Welcome to class today. My name is Randy. Today we are focusing on a full body flow, strengthening and opening the entire package. All right, so let's get started. Let's come on to hands and knees. We're going to start in cat-cow. Hopefully we will leave this practice feeling a little bit more energized than when we're starting. So inhale, pull your chest through your arms. Exhale, dome the back, spread your shoulder blades apart, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, pull your chest through your arms and take this at your own speed. Feel free to explore your body as you see fit here. If you want to do some barrel rolls, maybe some side stretches, lean into that. Next time your spine comes to a neutral position, crawl your hands forward, sink your chest towards the mat, puppy pose. Let the space in between your shoulder blades melt. Walk your hands back to underneath your shoulders. Paw your hands towards your knees. Lift up onto your knees. Kick your left leg out towards the left side of the room. Inhale, right arm reaches up. And then right fingertips come to the right side of your knee, right knee. Lift the left arm up overhead. Feel that nice stretch in your left side body. Inhale. Exhale, come through center. Left fingertips reach down the left leg. Right arm reaches up overhead. Opening up into the right side body. Come through center. Hands to the floor. Sink your hips back towards your right heel. Come on forward. Floss in and out of this a few times, opening up the back of that left leg. Left knee into where it began, and then kick your right leg out towards the side of the room. Walk your paws back. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, left fingertips come to the outside of the left knee. Reach the right arm up overhead. Feel that lengthening in your right side body. You can always have a block under your left hand if it doesn't reach all the way down to the ground. Inhale. Exhale, come through center. Right fingertips crawl down the right leg. Reach the left arm up overhead. Feel that stretch in your left side body. Come through center. Sink your hips back towards your left heel. And then rock forward onto your hands. Floss in and out of this a few times. Waking up the right hamstring. Opening into our hips. Next time you come through center, right knee meets the left. Flip the toes. Hips reach towards the sky, down dog. Ground down through the heels of your hands. Really open up your chest here. Pedal out your feet. Sinking the right heel down towards the ground and then the left. Walk your hands back towards your toes and just hang here in forward fold for a moment. You can have a micro bend or even a more generous bend in your knees, as this is our first forward fold. Let your head shake from left to right. Maybe opposite hand grabs opposite elbow. Nice long inhales followed by even longer exhales. Release your elbows. Heels in, toes out. Sink your hips towards your heels, Malasana. As always, you can have something underneath your heels here if you need that. Nice long spine. Forward fold. Walk your hands back to down dog. Sweep your right leg towards the sky. Inhale. Right foot comes to the outside of the right hand. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Pivot. So all 10 toes point towards the right side of the mat. Lift the hips up, up, up here. And then exhale, sink your hips towards the ground. Right hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Come back through center. Bend into the left knee as you straighten the right leg, Skandasana. You can be on the ball of your left foot as I am here. Left heel is lifted a little bit. I'm very sore today, so creating this extra space just helps me out a little bit. Come back through the front to the top of the mat. Hands hit the mat. Chaturanga. Up dog. Linger here for a moment. And down dog. Sweep your left leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left foot comes to the outside of the left hand. Sweep your left arm up towards the sky. Open up. How far you want to open is up to you. You can lean back a little bit more to open the chest. Then pivot all 10 toes towards the left side of the mat. Reach the hips up, reach the arm long overhead. Exhale, sink the hips down. Open up that left hip. Breathe. Pivot all 10 toes to face the front of the mat, and then keep pivoting them so they're towards the left side of the mat. Skandasana into the right leg. You can use your hands, you can pop up on your toes. However this pose is presenting itself to you today, go there. Ground down into the right foot. Hands come to the front of the mat. Left foot meets right, chaturanga. Up dog, linger here for a moment. And down dog. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Right foot comes to the outside of the right leg. Reach the right arm up. All 10 toes point towards the left side or right side of the room. Lift the hips up. On your exhale, drop your hips towards the mat. Pivot forward, Skandasana to the back of the mat. However that presents itself to you today. Come on forward, hands to the front of the mat. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, left foot comes to the outside of the left hand. Reach the left arm up towards the sky, open up. Let all 10 toes fall and point towards the left side of the mat. Reach the left arm up overhead, inhale. Exhale, sink the hips. Inhale, pivot the toes, Skandasana into the right side of the leg. Hands come to the front of the mat. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. One more round in this specific flow. Reach the right leg up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, right hand to the outside of the right leg. Reach the right arm up, and then pivot your toes, lifting the hips, inhale. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, Skandasana to the left. Front of the mat, Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Left toes come to the outside of the left hand. Reach the left arm up. Pivot all 10 toes to point towards the left side of the mat. Arc your body. And then exhale, drop the hips. Open the left leg. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Hands come to the top of the mat. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Sweep the right leg back towards the sky. Right knee, left tricep. Kick the right toes out towards the right side of the mat, or left side of the mat, I'm sorry. Fallen triangle. Ground down into the right hand. Square off the chest towards your mat. Left knee meets left elbow. And then reach the left leg back. And again, 2. We've got one more time. 3, this time, left foot comes to the top of the mat. Reach the right leg back, crescent pose. Reach the arms up. Stretch the right leg nice and long. Bend deeper into the left leg. Wrap that left hip in towards the midline. And warrior 2. Open up. Pivot your feet. Deeper into the left leg. Reach the arms nice and long. Reverse warrior, reach the left arm up overhead. Still bending into that front leg. Side angle. Left elbow can come onto the left knee, or you can bring your fingertips to the inside of the left foot, like so. Power up, warrior 2. And then we are going to lift into our half moon. Reach the left arm forward. Ground down into all 4 corners of your left foot. Find one spot to gaze at on the floor. Hips are open towards the right side of your mat. Good. Square your hips off towards the mat. And breathe. We're going to do a few squats here. So bend into the left leg. Right knee comes to the outside of the left foot, and then lift back up. Another squat. Lift back up. We're going to do 5 of these. 3, 2 more. 1 more. This time, take the seated twist. So once your right knee comes to the outside of the left foot, sink your hips down. Reach the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Hug that left knee. Nestle it into the crook of your right arm. If you want to go a little bit deeper, left fingertips come behind the left hip. Right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Find a nice long spine here on your inhales, and on your exhales, see if you can rotate a little deeper. Release. Hands come to the floor, right foot to the back of the mat, ground down into the hands. Inhale, followed by a nice long exhale. Inhale, sweep your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, left knee to left tricep, touch, and sweep it back up. On your exhale, bring the left knee to the right tricep, fallen triangle. Open up here. Square off your chest towards the mat. Right knee meets right elbow. And then we come back into our fallen triangle. Do it again. One more time. This time, right foot comes to the front of the mat. Crescent pose. Lift up into it. You can have a nice bend in your back leg. Sink into your front leg. And then see if you can straighten your back leg. Breathe. Open up warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Bend deeper into the right leg. Take this moment to be with yourself. Close your eyes down maybe. Feel the sensations in your body. Take notice. Reverse warrior, reach the right arm up overhead. Stretch through the right side body. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. However you took it on the first side, try to take it the same way on the second side, whether that is elbow to knee or fingertips to the inside of the foot. If you even want it a little spicier today, you can reach the right arm up, overhead, like so, and work your muscles. I mean, you're working your muscles either way, but that's just gonna give you a little extra spice. Power up through the right foot. Lift back up into warrior two. Coming straight into half moon. Reach your right arm forward. Heel toe the back foot in. Lift up. Hips open towards the side of the mat. You can always have a block under your right hand here to help stabilize your balance. Find one spot to gaze at on the floor. Activate your lifted leg. Square off your hips. So you're in warrior three. Taking 5 squats here. Left knee comes to the outside of the right ankle and then lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Now sink your hips to the floor, seated twist. Hug the left knee with your left elbow. Clasp your hands on the outside of the right leg. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, see if we can twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, we get nice and long. Exhale, we twist. If you wanted to take that deeper like you did on the first side, right toe is behind your right glute. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right leg. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, we twist. Release your twist wherever you're at. Hands come to the floor, left leg meets right. Ground down into the heels of your hands. Let your head shake to left and right here. See if there's something to release. Inhale, sweep your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, right knee to right tricep, and then sweep your right leg up. Inhale, left or right knee to left tricep. Kick your leg out, open up. Square off your chest to the front of the mat or to the mat. And then knee meets elbow. Reach it back. Knee meets elbow. Reach it back. Knee meets elbow, and then we lift our left foot to the front of the mat, right foot to the back, lift up, crescent pose. Warrior two, open up. Bend deeper into the front leg. Inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, come on through to side angle. Heel toe in the back foot. Half moon. One spot to gaze out on the floor. Square off your hips towards the floor, towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale, squat down. Lift up. 2, 3, 4. One more seated twist. Wrap the right arm around the left knee. Inhale. Take whichever variety of this is speaking to you today. Feel something unravel. Release. Hands come to the front of the mat. Unwind the feet. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, sweep the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. And kick it back. Left knee to right tricep. And fallen triangle. Open up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. And then open up. Knee to elbow. Open up. Knee to elbow. Walk the right foot forward. Left foot back. Lift up to crescent pose. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. On your exhale, reverse warrior. Side angle. Heel toe your left foot in. Half moon. Lift up. Find stability. Square off the hips. Go right into your squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, 5. And seated twist. However you've been enjoying this pose, take that variety here. Inhale. Exhale. Twist open. Inhale. Twist open. Unravel. Hands come to the front of the mat. Feet to the back of the mat. Open up into your down dog. Ground down through the hands. If you want to play with your handstand here, you can do that with me now. If you want a different, more relaxed version of an inversion, you can put your legs up the wall, back on the floor. You can just do a forward fold. However you feel like playing in this moment, reversing the blood flow in your body, please make that happen now. You can do headstand, forearm stand, handstand. If you want to play with handstand, ground your hands into the floor. Might be helpful to have a wall behind you if this is something that's new to you. Left leg or whichever leg feels natural, reaching up towards the sky. Come to the ball of your right foot. Ground down into your fingertips and see if you can kick your right foot towards your right glute, keeping the right thigh in towards your belly. That's going to help you find that engagement in your core and also prevent you from coming into a banana back, which we can often do in our handstands when we're trying to find the balance. And we don't want to make a habit out of that and create lower back issues. So take a few minutes to play and challenge yourself, or not. You can be relaxing at the wall too. Show up for yourself however you need to do that today. Wherever you're at, remember to breathe. When you're ready, come on down. Sit your hips onto your heels. Close down your eyes. Breathe nice, long inhales. Control your breath. Notice the energy that created in your body. Notice your blood flowing, your heart beating. And use your breath to bring you back to a calmer state. Let's sink back onto our backs. Grab your knees and create circles. And then go the opposite way. You can grab the knife edges of your feet, coming into happy baby. You can find a little movement, rocking side to side here, keeping your sacrum on the floor. We don't want to be lifted up. Grab the backs of your legs and rock forward. Choose your hip opener, whether you want to go into single pigeon, double pigeon. Do that now. I'm going to come into double pigeon. You can always have a block, a blanket in between your knee and your ankle if they don't sit flush. Flex both feet. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands forward and stop at a place where you feel some sensation. Nice long spine. Gaze in front of your hands. Maybe seeing if your spine can get a little bit longer on your inhales and fold a little bit deeper on your exhales. And when you're at the place that feels good in your body, and you don't feel you can go any deeper, stop there. You can close your eyes. You can bring your hands in prayer to your forehead, create a little resting spot. One more inhale. Nice long exhale. Paw your hands back up. Switch your legs. Flex both of your feet. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Again, creating length on your inhales. And seeing if you can find a little more depth on your exhales. Hands can come to the forehead for a little resting space, if you'd like. Walk your hands back up. Lay down onto your mat. Cross the right leg over the left, or you can just let your knees stay beside each other. But wherever you're at, let your knees fall to the left as you gaze over the right arm. A nice little supine twist. Come through center. Cross your knees the opposite way. And then let your knees drop to the right as you gaze over the left hand. Feel free to close down your eyes here. Come through center. Let your heels come back behind your glutes. Coming into a bridge pose, ground down into the heels as you lift your hips up, opening up that front body a little bit, opening up the hips. Sink your hips to the floor. Soles of the feet together. Let your knees knock wide. Right hand to the belly, left hand to the heart. Control your breath. You've entered the space of rest. Feel free to stay here for as long as you need, as long as you'd like. Maybe find yourself with a little bit of a smile on your face, tapping into the energy that you've created today. And you stay here as long as you need to before you move back into your day. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.